Today I am making a yarn wig. I got it off of Pinterest. I saw it on Pinterest and it looks like so much fun. So here are a few of the things you're going to need. Scissors, pins, yarn, measuring tape, and felt. 2 pieces. And how I measured these out is you actually take the measuring tape and you put it from the front of your head, if you can see that, the front of my head, all the way down, and it's hard to do it one-handed, and without a bun, but all the way down to the bottom right here, and I measured that on me and it was 14 inches, so I made these felt strips 14 inches long and 3 inches wide. And this is what I'm starting out with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this yarn and put it this way on one of the pieces, and I'll show you as I go. It's going to be a really fun process. Now hold it and point it at me, okay? No, yeah, there we go, so you can see me. See? You see me? Look what I'm doing. This is how I'm getting the yarn to be all the same size for the wig.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Is it pretty cool?
It's cool.
Yeah? You're doing a good job filming.
Yeah.
Are you turning it like, is it like a boat?
Boat.
Is it fun? Are you filming that? That's how I'm getting the yarn to stay in the same spot, so it's not going all over the place. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So this is the next step. I took all of the yarn, I used the entire thing of yarn, and I just stretched it from all the way over, like, basically this is uncut, it's just in the length that I want it, and this in the middle is the felt. Now as you can see, there's felt underneath it too, right there, and that is going to be the part that touches your head. Now this part on the top, I'm putting it in the exact same spot so it lines up with the other felt, and I'm going to pin it so it stays together when I sew it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it with a zigzag. So this is completely uncut, and what I'm going to do after this is done, I basically just flattened it to the length of my head, and the felt is already cut to the length of my head. So then I kind of combed it with my fingers just to make it a little bit more straight, so it's going to look good, so it's going to look like it should be straight and combed, and then I'll just comb through it with my fingers and when it's all done and stuff. So this is how it looks. Also, the way that I figured out where in the middle to put it is I actually measured the entire length of yarn from here all the way to here to here, and it was 50 inches. It was 50 inches, so I just cut that in half, and that's where I put the felt. So at 25 inches, I put the felt in the middle, and then I combed through the hair just to make it smoother. And now this is going to be pinned on top of the other felt, and then it will be sewed. Alright, so this is what it looks like all pinned. Now it's halfway, it's close to being done, but really I just combed through the top and pinned the felt on top and on bottom. There's a felt underneath too, so felt on top and on bottom. And then now what I'm going to do is I am just going to sew it, and as I sew I'm going to peel away the top layer that has the pins in it up here in a zigzag stitch, so it will sew it up really good. And then at the end I'll just cut all the ends and style the hair, and it should be really good. So what I've done is I've just slowly peeled away this top piece of felt as I've sewed, and then I've just pulled the yarn on each side to stretch it out a little bit so that I can sew it down. And then on the other side, this is how it's starting to look. So the wig is coming together, and it's looking really good, and I think it's gonna be great. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I've just barely sewed this part in a zigzag. You can see that. I sewed it in a zigzag, and there was the top piece of felt. This piece of felt was on top, and it was pinned together, so it was holding it all in the right place. But what I did is I slowly, here, I'll set it down. It was pinned on, and I slowly peeled it away and undid the pins as I pulled it straight and sewed on it. So I just kept pulling it straight and sewing it, and pulling it straight and sewing it, pulling this back and then pulling it straight and sewing it until I made it all the way through. Did a little back stitch in the front and in the back, so it's gonna stay there. And now I gotta put it on my head and style it. I'm so excited. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm actually gonna peel the hair back a little bit and just cut these at an angle so I don't have to worry about them popping out from behind the wig. So there's that side, and then this side. Oh boy, it's hard to do it with a camera in your hand. Okay, so there we go, and I'm going to do that to both sides just so it doesn't show through, but then it's really thick on top so it'll stay in the right spot. So I just put it on the couch, just behind the couch, because I needed somebody to hold it for me and nobody's here besides James. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to the bottom and I'm just cutting the ends, like pulling it tight, cutting the ends. So
That's what you have. Then you say it.
Hey y'all!
Hey y'all!
Make sure to subscribe and check out our other videos.
Check out the other video.
That's right. We done been making some great ones lately.
Boo.
You're gonna enjoy it.
Boo.
Even go ahead and make some yourself.
Alright, that's enough embarrassing myself for one.
Is that how you went to work today? He's pretty, huh?
Did we get you?
Daddy's bringing her flowers.